Cherry Hannah. Kidding, it's Relani, and welcome back to another Reading My Fanfiction. One Last Chapter plus One Shots. The reboot of the One Last Chapter plus One Shots. So we should just get started here. Okay, today we'll be reading chapter 3 and 4. The number one hero, Endeavor, was not in his hero costume. For the first time ever, he was in casual clothes. He had some blue flowers and some credit papers. He entered a mental hospital. He continued to walk into face to the door. He was shaking. He then took a deep breath and knocked on the door. He heard a voice. "Come in," said the voice. Came in and he was face to face with his wife, Ray Todoroki. Ray turned around and saw his face. "Angie," said Ray, and up from her chair and got closer to him. "Hello, Ray," said Angie. "Angie, your face," said Ray while touching his face. "There was a battle," said Angie. "Thank goodness you're alright," said Ray. Then Angie gave her flowers. "You still remember me saying that I love these flowers when we first met," said Ray while putting the flowers into a vase. Then Ray noticed that Angie had divorce papers. "Angie, why do you have divorce papers?" asked Ray. "Ray, I'm trying to be a better person. I'm asking for your forgiveness. I'll give you time to think," said Angie. He was about to leave, but Ray grabbed his hand. "Angie, forgiveness takes time," said Ray. "Why don't you come visit me more often and talk," said Ray. "I would like that," said Angie, and they continued to stare into each other's eyes. Oh gosh, my wig. It's kind of itchy. Okay, now let's move on to the next part. Why am I sweating? To chapter 4. Chapter 4. It's the first day of UA of First School Academy High School. Emi Fukuyama, also known as Miss Joke, stands in front of the class and everyone was seated. Eri got scared about the new faces and hid behind Emi's legs. Yoshindo raised his hands. "Yes, Shindo," said Emi. "I'm Miss Joke." "Who's the little girl hiding behind your legs?" asked Shindo. "This is Eraserhead's daughter, Eri," said Emi. Hi," said Eri. "Hey Eri, I need to start the class. Can you go over to that desk and draw in that coloring book?" said Emi. Eri nodded and walked over to the desk and waved at Izuku Midoriya, then sat down at the desk and started coloring. "Alright, everyone." Sorry, I got a message. Okay, what was I? Right, everyone, I know that it's been rough moving into the dorms and now attending UA, but don't worry, everyone here have the same goal, which is to be heroes, said Emi. Then Miss Joke was about to say something. She was interrupted by snoring. Her and the class looked over at Shota Aizawa, also known as Eraserhead, sleeping on the ground in his sleeping bag. "Is he always like this?" asked Emi. "Yes," said the class. 2A, I accidentally put 1A, my bad. "Well, I guess it makes sense since he is a nighttime hero," said Emi. "Well, let's just continue because I know Razor students already know each other and my students have already know each other, so I'm going to give Eraser students a paper with my student's name on it, and you'll be your partner, and you'll have the end of the week to get to know that person and write a paper about that person, for it could be easier for my students. My students won't be getting a paper because this Racer student's name that you will be paired with the student who gets your name," said Emi while taking out a bag with papers of the students' names. "What's the point of getting to know each other?" said Bakugo angrily. "Because it's important to get along with your classmates, for you can help each other in the future," said Emi. Bakugo grabbed the paper and read it and said the student's name out loud. It was not a reveal of all Miss Joke's students, so I'm just going to use 2 of them for now. Izuku got a paper and read it. Yoshindo said Izuku. Funny enough, Yoshindo was sitting next to him. "Nice," said Yoshindo, taking out his hand to fist bump Izuku. Later on, it was Choco's turn. Uraraka's turn. Choco takes out the paper. "Takami Nakage," said Choco. And like Izuku and Shindo, they were sitting right next to each other. "Sweet," said the rest of the class got their partners. I just remembered. The rest of the day will be doing team bonding activities that is still related to your class," said Emi. Then Shota started snoring loudly again. "You know what?" said Emi while grabbing a washable marker. "Miss Joke, are you sure that's a smart idea?" said Tenya Ida. "It's alright, Ida," said Emi. She draws cat whiskers on Shota's face, with a little nose on his nose. While Emi was drawing on Shota's face, the class was trying to keep in their laughter, including Eri. After Miss Joke was done, the school bell rang and Shota woke up. "Did you explain everything?" asked Shota to Emi. Yep, said Emmy, while trying not to laugh, and Eri picked up her stuff and walked to Shota, also trying not to laugh. Then President Mike came in. Alright, who's ready to learn about, said Mike, but he stopped himself when he saw Shota's face and Mike started laughing. What are you laughing at? Asked Shota. Have you seen yourself? Said Mike. Then the class couldn't keep it in any longer and they started laughing. Shota took out his phone and pressed on the camera button. Saw himself. Joke, said Shota angrily. Well, I gotta go, said Emmy while running out the door. Shota chasing after her and Eri chasing right behind him. Well, that is all for today. If you want to continue reading for yourself, you can find the link to the fanfiction in the description below. But anyways, that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And this wig is itchy and I'm sweating like crazy. I'm so sorry about that. And you're going to be seeing some words in 4, 3, 2, 1.